As the year starts to wind down, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, I'll start fresh in January. Why not? But I want to challenge that mindset because why wait? Why not start now? For years, I've told myself, get healthy. I'd prioritize me once the timing was right, once the timing was just perfect. But here's the thing, the timing is never going to be perfect. And time is just going to keep timing, and life is going to keep lifing, and your wellness just cannot wait. Now, let me get into my intro and we'll just dive right in. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the difference between wellness and weight loss, because I feel like those two things often get confused. For so long, I thought about just focusing on the weight loss portion. That was the ultimate goal. But the truth is, it felt exhausting and it felt overwhelming. Like I was just chasing something that wasn't sustainable. Wellness actually makes me feel good. And the funny thing about that is when I started feeling good and focusing on wellness, everything else began to fall into place. It made me want to show up for myself in other areas of my life, and especially physically moving my body. I've been strength training and conditioning a lot lately, but it's not because I have to, it's because I actually want to now. When I take care of my wellness, I have the energy to motivate myself and to push myself in ways that truly make me feel good about who I am inside and out. And as the colder months start to roll in, I struggle with the urge to curl up in a ball. I struggle with wanting to eat comfort food and forget about all my routines. And let's be real, like that's a real thing. But here is the thing, we can choose differently. We can choose at the end of the year to finish strong, to feel good in our bodies, in our minds. And that's what I want for us. Wellness starts with shifting your mindset. For me, it began when I decided to stop focusing on just losing the pounds and start focusing on actually feeling good. Having the energy to play with my kids, having the clarity to actually tackle my goals, and the calm to enjoy my actual life. And let's be honest, right? Like prioritizing wellness doesn't mean it's always going to be easy, but there's this idea also that it's expensive and time consuming. But the thing is like you have to think about like how we spend our money. Like we'll spend $6, $7, $8 on coffee, or we'll spend all of our money on Shein or Amazon, right? We'll have that full cart. But what if we just reallocated those funds and put it towards wellness? Because investing in like a fresh batch of fruit or a yoga mat or a cute little water bottle, like that can go a long way in our wellness journey. And so like wellness doesn't have to be a luxury, right? It could actually be a necessity in our life. And the beauty of it is you can just start small. So what does starting small actually look like? It's as simple as adding one healthy habit to your current routine that you have today, right? You could start drinking water first thing in the morning. Before you drink your coffee and spend $12 on that. Before you drink your tea, you could start your day hydrated. You can stretch for 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need to go to Equinox and have a fancy gym membership or have like a fancy equipment. Just move your body, right? Look up some YouTube videos. It's free. Type in stretching. Like literally use it while it's free now. Take a walk, right? Taking a walk is one of the most underrated forms of movement. It is free, it is gentle, and it clears your mind. Find a good podcast. I like to listen to the Joe Budden podcast. That thing be like 4 hours long. And by the time I hit hour 2, I've already hit 10,000 steps. So take a walk. Another big part of my journey has been juicing. I talk about it all the time. Fresh juices bring me so much vibrant and energy into my day. You know, incorporating fasting has been a huge game changer for me because it's not just about the physical benefits of fasting, but it's also about the mental clarity it brings that allows my body to just like take a break from chomping down, digesting food, you know. And let's not forget the physical activity part though, because for me, the strength training and conditioning have been doing wonders for me lately, you know, because it's a direct reflection of how I've been showing up for myself. And then when I feel good, you know, when I feel good mentally, when I'm hydrated, when I'm nourished, when I'm rested, it's just so much easier to show up for myself physically. And moving my body is not just like a chore now, like it's just something that I look forward to. If I miss a day, I hop back on it because it's just now how I show up for myself and how I care for myself. Okay, so let's get into it. Some actionable steps that we can take right now. Step 1, set a micro goal. Just pick one thing that you can commit to this week. Maybe it's drinking more water when you wake up. Maybe it's walking 3 times a week, or maybe it's just journaling 1 time this week. Step 2, create a morning or an evening ritual. Whether it's lighting your winter sacred candle, reflecting, sipping tea while journal, just set a moment, an intentional moment that feels good for you. Step 3, plan your wellness budget. Allocate like $20 a month to buying fresh produce, a good journal, or a wellness tool like a diffuser. Small investments really add up. Step 4, celebrate your wins. Give yourself credit, y'all. I know the year is ending. Just celebrate the small victories because they actually matter. They actually add up. As we close out this year, let's just do it with intention. Don't wait for January 1st to start, y'all. Begin today. Wellness is not about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about choosing to show up for yourself in small ways, in meaningful ways, in intentional ways. You know, for me, that means keeping my rituals simple but consistent. It means juicing. It means journaling. It means lighting my winter sacred candle. It's reflecting on just what I'm simply grateful for. You know, what will it look like for you? Let's start today. Let's finish out strong. Let's finish this year feeling good. Let's do it together. If you're ready to start your wellness journey, let's share it in the comments. Let's motivate each other. What is your first step going to look like this week? I would love to hear it. I love reading your comments. It keeps me motivated. And if you're looking for a grounding ritual to add to your life, check out my sacred winter candle in the Gray Space store. You know, supporting my candle is also helping me support my channel. It's how I show up for myself. So let's just show up for each other, right? This journey is nothing if we don't have each other. And I appreciate you all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on all your notifications for more tips on wellness, intentional living, and embracing grace in your everyday life. Until next time, bye.